Hello pandas, and welcome to our 50k subscriber special. Now I'm not really one to marvel at arbitrary numbers, but sometimes it can be helpful to recognize different milestones when your goals are a long play, because they can definitely help motivate you when you see those little points of progression. I don't have a cake with 50,000 sprinkles or a bathtub with 50,000 Orbeez, but I figured we could take this time to reflect on how we got here and talk about how we're going to get to the next big milestone, the big 100. And to keep it visually interesting, we'll do it while trash picking, keeping things traditional. Now, some of you are newish around here, and some of you were in the first 1,000 subscribers, so some of you know that the content has gone through a few different changes over that time, but we got into the trash picking and dumpster diving groove pretty quickly, and that's more or less been our bread and butter the whole time. At least that's how it appears. We'll circle back to that. Uploads haven't always been consistent, but we slowly climbed our way up, one like, one comment, one subscriber at a time. And let me take this opportunity to personally thank each and every one of you, even the ones we lost along the way. Yes, I've been doing the work, but without you, I wouldn't be anywhere. Seriously, I am so incredibly blessed to be here right now, and I owe it all to you folks. Every one of your likes and comments means the world to me. Saad, Kevin K, Muriatic Acid, you guys write the same thing every time, and I have so much love for you. The folks who write first, I know it looks silly to some, but it doesn't look silly to me. And everyone, the hardcores, the check-in once in a whiles. I am so incredibly grateful for each of you. You're the reason I've been able to live this adventure of building a life out of trash while upholding the virtues of curiosity, responsibility, and gratitude. Or to put it another way, leaving it better than we found it. I'd say you couldn't imagine how much this means to me, but I don't know if that's true. See, I'm not different than any of you, and well, this isn't going to be some kind of draw my life video, but this is, I think, the first thing I've ever tried that's kind of sort of worked. So yeah, thank you. And if you feel me on that, well, I believe in you. Just keep pushing, maybe trying different things. You'll get there. So a trash picking channel was going pretty good, and then a global panini came along, and at first I didn't think it was going to affect me very much, but turns out that wasn't really true. Digging through people's trash started to feel a little sketchy. Not that I was particularly concerned for my own personal well-being, but I don't live alone, and putting myself at such a high rate of exposure and putting all of the people close to me at risk seemed super selfish and really irresponsible. I realize a lot of people recently decided that they're experts in virology, but y'all can just settle down with that noise. This was at the beginning. Nobody knew anything. Now, our stimulus package up here in Canada land was pretty good, so I saw this as an opportunity to stay home and work through all of these scrap metal and scrap adjacent guide type videos that I'd had in mind for a long time. And I gotta tell you, I loved it. Research, writing scripts, rewrites, lighting, depth of field, audio work. I recognize that sort of stuff isn't for everybody, but for me it was a ton of fun. And even though it was a bit of a shift, you folks trusted me and supported me throughout it, and I owe you a huge thank you because it turned out great. See, it's not something I expect anyone other than me to think about, but the truth is, all that time that we spent digging through the bins, all of the cool stuff we found to sell, all of the days spent bottle picking, I did all of that because I needed it to live. What I earned from this channel was basically paying for fuel. Now, yes, I was enjoying it, but most of the time I had to put money before videos, and I wasn't very happy about that. But after shifting to higher quality videos that aimed to create more value, I started to see results in my earnings. The point I'm getting at is, yes, we hit 50,000 subscribers, and yes, we did have a video hit 1 million views, but there was another much more exciting milestone that you can't see from those metrics. I'm finally at a point where I get regular job money from producing videos, which is huge for me. It's not good money. I still can't afford new shoes. Underwear is full of holes. Teeth need work. And I only buy meat with a discount sticker on it. But I don't have to pick bottles to pay the rent. That's the milestone I'm excited about. And I wanted to share it with you. So thanks for your trust and patience. That being said, I have missed the adventure of going out and finding cool stuff in the trash. And I know many of you have been looking forward to the return of those videos. So that's what we'll be doing going forward. However, I want to take a step back from bottles. For a few reasons. And it's not because I'm worried about getting a ticket. I think having returns on bottles is an amazing thing that creates an opportunity for people who have relatively few. It was the perfect fit for me as well, but here's the thing, I don't have to anymore. So to continue going around trying to collect as many bottles as possible would be unnecessarily taking that opportunity away from somebody else. I'm not talking about the city recycling program. Believe me, if they need more money, they'll waste no time raising your waste collection fees. I'm talking about other bottle pickers who don't have a truck or a YouTube channel or people calling them to do scrap removal. That's not to say I won't be grabbing any, but to consistently clear out the same routes every week doesn't feel like it's making anything better. In fact, it feels like it's making things worse for people who already have a rough time.
That's fine.
Now, the other reason is simply bottle picking doesn't perform very well as content. I know it may not look that way, but nobody's searching for it. And I don't like to believe that, because I know that many of you enjoy those videos as much as I enjoy making them. They have a uniquely calming, cathartic appeal. But from a growth perspective, there's just not a lot of juice in that pineapple. I tried everything I could think of. Daily ones, longer ones, ASMR ones. Tried putting a video game HUD that made them look better representative of how I feel when I'm doing it. Of course, that one most people just found kind of nauseating. Because it looked really cool, but it didn't matter. It never got the boost. Let that one burn down a little long. I did get the absolute best audience any content creator could ask for. And I wanted nothing more than to be your bottle picking YouTuber. But you can't argue with the data. So, now we're here. That's not your job to understand, but I felt you deserved a bit of an explanation. I would be a fool to continue doing the exact same thing and expect different results, and thus far, I haven't been satisfied with the results. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I need money. I need growth. I don't need just like a bit of scrap here and there. I want results from this channel, because that's what's going to provide me what I need over the long term. I want a house that makes me happy. I want a faster computer. I want to get a cell phone when the time comes with an unlimited data plan, or just nice shoes, or that kind of stuff. I don't have unrealistic expectations, but I turned 35 this month, and well, I'm tired of being poor. So, here's what you can expect going forward. We're going to focus on the core foundation. Back to basics. I do have a few more scripted videos, quite a few actually, not written, but I'm looking forward to producing those. But those we're just gonna sprinkle in slowly here and there. We're gonna focus on exploring, cleaning alleys, and redirecting different little treasures out of the waste stream from bins and dumpsters back into circulation, either by scrapping, selling, or donating them. Probably less in the little bins because they just don't have good stuff in them as often, but there will be bottles, there will be dumpsters, and there will be a merch store. That has been a long time coming, and I know a lot of people have been asking for it. I've come up with some designs that I really think you're going to like. At least I hope you do. And, well, I just haven't been very satisfied with the quality that... I could have gone the easy route. I could have done it the quick and easy way, but I'm just not satisfied with the quality, and I respect you guys and myself far too much to just accept the bare minimum. It's coming. I'm sure I'll think of stuff I should have included, but that's all for now. Thank you for everything you've taught me, and your continued support. With love and gratitude, we will continue to leave it better than we found it. Now, let's do the thing.